Hello traders and welcome to the market opening preview October 24th, 2014 as we come to a Friday ending our trading week. Traders, great to be with you, coming to you live from Pattaya, Thailand. Sunny skies, white sandy beaches, and an absolutely beautiful day out there today. Traders, this is brought to you through FXCL Excellence in Trading. Traders, let me just tell you a little bit about myself. My name is William Gilday. I'm your moderator through the market opening preview every single day before the London Open. Traders, I started trading in 2006, and in 2008 I went and came over to Thailand for a 3-month holiday. Well, traders, I'm still here and I'm still on a holiday. I trade the Forex markets every single trading day. Doesn't necessarily mean I take a trade every day, but I'm in the markets watching, looking for opportunity. Traders, let's get over and look at the legal stuff. Forex trading has a large potential of rewards, but also a large potential risk. You must be aware of the risks and be willing to accept them in order to invest in the Forex markets. Traders, most of all, please do not trade with money you cannot afford to lose. Traders, remember that past performance of any trading system or methodology is not necessarily indicative of future results. All right, traders, let's get over the news and commentary. I think the big thing that we need to watch for today is that we have Friday. And what happens on Friday? Well, what happens on Friday is that we end up with profit taking and position squaring from the big guys. So means basically that we can end up with markets that we really don't want to trade in. So you just have to be careful and just watch what you're doing, and that's about it. I mean, it just means, try to get break even as soon as possible. If a news event is coming out, make sure you are safe. And if you're at a small loss, just take your hit and get out of there. You don't want to be in a news trade when that number comes out if you're in a position and it's not doing well. And if it is doing well, of course, you want to be at that break-even point. All right, the Dow 30 closed up 1.32%. The S&P closed up 1.23%. And the NASDAQ 100 closed up at 1.59%, with the Russell 2000 up at 1.79%. Looks like the markets did very well over in the U.S. session. Taking a look over on the other side of the pond in the Eurozone, the DAX was up 1.20%, with the FTSE 100 was up 0.30%, and the CAC 40 was up 1.28%, with the Eurostoxx 50 up at 1.17%. Let's come on over to Asia, where I'm at, and these markets are currently trading. The Nikkei 225 is up at 0.86%. S&P ASX 200 out of Sydney is up 0.65%. The Shanghai is up 0.28%. The Hang Seng is in the red at negative 0.10%. And the Kospi is in the red at negative 0.54%. Traders, let's just take a peek at the calendar and see what kind of stuff is heading our way. Okay, nothing in Asia. However, we do have some news. We have great GDP out of the Great British Pound in the London session, and that is quarter on quarter and year on year. That could be a mover and a shaker on this Friday. And in the U.S. session, we have new home sales, which of course is a high impact trade that you need to keep an eye on. There are some medium impact trades here, but really, to tell you the truth, there was bad news out of the New Zealand, and that's probably why the New Zealand chart is so bearish still. We had trade balance that came in bad month on month on year. It had exports came in positive, and it had imports coming in as positive. That's about it as far as the calendar goes, so let's get moving, and let's head over to the Forex charts. Remember, traders, these are 60-minute charts, and we're going to look at 6 of them. Here we go. Starting off with the euro dollar. The euro dollar is sold off kind of nice. We'd like to just see this pull back up to this 50% level, at this like 26.90 or something like that. We really want to see this pull up, and then we could take it back down. We'll take it all the way back down to that 26.15 area. So we want this to pull back. Listen, if it pulls all the way back to the 200, that would be awesome, right? But I am bearish in that. The pound dollar is a different story. Not quite sure what this is doing now, because if you look at this trend line, this is in an up mode. This might head back up to the 200 exponential moving average, or if we get a close below it and a retest of the trend line, we have to get a retest. And I know, traders, you're saying, but William, you always tell us that we don't get retests with the pound, and that is true. So that's a decision you're going to make, but I would really like to see a retest. Take a look at some of these candles, very indecision candles, big wicks all over the place. So just be really careful if you're going to trade the pound dollar. But I am bearish. It is below the 200 exponential moving average, so we want to take this down. I'd love to see this go back up to the 200, and we can sell it from there. Let's take a look at the Aussie dollar. The Aussie, like I said, had some data today. Nothing big. New Zealand, this is probably from New Zealand data, and it just brought this all the way back down here. So we need to pull back all the way back up to that 50% at 87.61, and we'll take this and drop it like a rock. And we're going to take it all the way back down to 87.23. And the 200 exponential moving average, which is the green line on the chart, will be our stop loss. All right, let's take a look at one of my favorite pairs is the Euro Aussie. It's sort of confused at the moment, not quite sure what it wants to do. I'm bearish in this, by the way. The daily chart is bearish. I'm very bearish in this. And I know what you're saying, but you got a candlestick close above the 200 exponential moving average, and that is true. And we have had higher highs and higher lows. So I might have this all wrong, but I have a good feeling that this is going to turn around and go back down to the downside at the London Open. So I want to close below that trend line. I would like a retest. Don't know if you're going to get one, but the Euro Aussie, is really good about giving a retest. So we shouldn't have a problem with that. But if you take a look at the last chart and then take a look at this chart, see the difference in the candles. They're more solid. They're more together. You know, they're sort of like unified there. So I definitely like this chart better than the last chart. I like the Euro Aussie. Remember this. This pair is trading 122, 126 pips a day on a 4-week average now. So, you know, this is a great pair to be looking at and trading. We want probabilities on our side. So, good opportunity possibly for the Euro Aussie. Let's take a look at the Euro Yen. The Euro Yen's a disaster. Hate to say it, folks, but the Euro Yen is a disaster. It's in this range. It's come up to the top of the range. It's touched the bottom of the range. This is only an hourly chart, traders, and it's pulled back up. Now it's giving us another red candle. I don't know what this is going to do. I have no clue what this is going to do. I am not trading this until it makes a decision. That means it's got to come out of the range. So it's either going to come down to that 200 exponential moving average, bounce off it, and continue up, or it's going to come down to the 200 exponential moving average and it's going to continue down. I'm not interested in playing the range game. The top of the range is resistance, folks. That is strong resistance. If you took a 1-hour chart on your platform and opened it up all the way, you will see it is a very, very, very strong resistance area. So I'm not willing to buy that. I don't want to buy the Euro Yen. I want to sell it. So we're looking for this to break out of this range, and then we'll have to reevaluate at the London Open and see what we can get. All right. I don't know why this chart doesn't say the New Zealand dollar, but this is the New Zealand dollar. Nice trading. This is a beautiful chart. Those big red candles was because of data that came out. And what did it do? It went sideways, accumulation, and what did it do? It dropped again. Nice stair-step moves, really nice trade. This is a picture-perfect Forex chart right here, and I would really look to get into this and take a look and see what's going on here. So we want this pull back up to the 50%, and then we're going to take it all the way back down to 7,800. But we'd like to see it pull back up to 78.70. That'll give us a nice 30 pips, which would be absolutely beautiful on a Friday. Traders, on behalf of myself, William Gilday, and our great friends FXCL Excellence in Trading, Friday, October 24th, 2014, I'd like to thank you for joining me this week, every single day before the London Open. Traders, don't forget, we have the Friday wrap-up, probably about 6 or 7 hours after the close in New York, and we'll have another one for you, and we'll go over probably about 10, 12, 15 daily charts, and we'll see what's going on next week and what had happened this week on the daily charts. Traders, thanks again, and coming to you live from Pattaya, Thailand. White sunny skies. It's a little bit warm out there today. Might have to hit the AC. All right, traders, have a great weekend break, and we'll see you on Monday for a fresh trading week. for my side of the world. Ciao for now. Bye-bye.